You ever have a job, you got a job. Got a job, got a job. Got a job, got a job. You ever had a job, got a job. It's the Coats Exist podcast. Today, as I was leaving, there was a truck driver. He's like, "Hey, you look like the quarterback from New York." And I was like, "Okay, you look like the guy who picked up a penny off the ground in Minnesota." He's like, "Hey, what does that mean? I'm trying to compliment you." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what that means, the quarterback in New York. That could be a million different things." "You look like that guy who makes muffins in Florida." Thank you. Great compliment. I was like, "Well, my body probably doesn't look like a quarterback." And he's like, "No, your face." And I was like, "That's what I just said." Fucking back is killing me. My back is destroyed. It's annihilated. It just keeps fucking up. It just keeps getting destroyed. Imagine you wake up and your alarm goes off and you wake up and it goes off at like, I don't know, 5:45, and you wake up and you're still tired and you got like a little slight headache and your ear hurts. Just not enough to like, be worried about it, but just enough to just be there. You know what I mean? And like, you're just like, and you're still so tired and you feel your eyes just droop and you're like, "Oh, I gotta go to work." So then you stand up and you shut off your alarm and you shuffle yourself into the bathroom and you just look at your face for like, it feels like 15 minutes, but it's 35 seconds. And you're just like, what have I done? And you just feel your skin drooping. It feels like it's melting off your face because it's just, I don't know if it's fat or it's just detaching from your skull, like all the rest of your skin. And then you brush your teeth, and then you don't want to take a shower because your job is filthy, so you just wash your hair just so you look presentable. You go to the bathroom, you get dressed in your clothes, and like as you put your clothes on, it like touches your clothes touch your skin, and since you're still like half asleep, it like gives you that goosebump feeling up your body. You're just like, ugh. And it's just like, nobody else is awake yet, and then it's just you're just like, I just want to go lay down. I just want to go lay down and just continue going to bed. And then you look out the window and it's like rainy and it's like gray, but it's not like raining hard. It's just like just enough to be annoying, and it's like that mist rain, and it's cold. And then you put on your boots, and it's just your boots don't fit your feet right anymore, and like they squish your feet together, and it hurts so bad, and you're just like, ugh. And then you get your keys and your wallet and you leave the house, and then you gotta make sure the door's locked 15 fucking times before you leave. And then you leave your house and you get in your car, and it's like when it's raining out, like all the belts in your car start like squeaking, and you're just like, ugh, it's another fucking problem I have to deal with eventually. But anyways, you just drive, and then you realize you forgot any type of lunch whatsoever, so then you stop at the gas station, and then you spend $15 fucking on an egg sandwich and a coffee. And you're just like, ugh, you're so tired. You just want to turn around. You just want to go home. You just want to drive. You just want to drive. You don't care where you go. You just want to drive forever and never turn back. But you got to go to work because you got to pay for the car that the belt squeaks. So then you go to work and you pull in the driveway, the big giant warehouse, and the road is just full of potholes, and it's just destroying your car more then it's already destroyed. And like the windshield wipers, it's not raining enough for like the windshield wipers to work perfect, so it's just like, and it's like not hot and not cold, so you can't fix the temperature on the car the right way. And then like you try to roll down the window and the cold mist goes in, and you just like, you're half asleep, and you have that headache and that kind of earache, and like your stomach hurts because you didn't get enough sleep. You only fell asleep 2 hours before you had to wake up. And then you could walk inside. Oh no, then you park your car and you just sit in the parking lot. You know what you do? You smoke a cigarette, even though you don't want to smoke anymore. You're just like, I don't know what else to fucking do, because you quit drinking, because drinking just makes this whole fucking thing worse, because you wake up with a hangover every day. Even if you only have like 2 beers, you still wake up with like this slight like, just like, why did I do that? I didn't have to have any beers. So you smoke a cigarette, and then the cigarette, you feel it like flow through your body. It goes out like down your throat, out into your stomach, out your fingertips, and you feel good for 4 seconds, and then it just makes you feel 10 times shittier than you felt before. And you throw it out the window, and you're just like, I guess I gotta go in now. And you get out, and you close the door, and you're walking through the parking lot, and every car is parked in the same spot that they're in every single day, and you're just like, how does this happen? How are we that like? Are we such creatures of habit that we just park in the same spot every day and we don't take different spots? It's like, are we that boring? And then your back just never gets better, and it just hurts. So you're kind of like limping, and you're trying to stretch, and you're just like, you're like wiggling your body around, and you're like, I should have stretched last night, but I was so tired when I got home, and there was other stuff I had to do because I don't want to work at this job for the rest of my life. So I was trying to like focus on this other stuff when I got home, and I was just so tired I forgot to stretch. And it's just like a continuous repetitive thing that you do every day, and you just forget to stretch, and you forget to take care of your body because you're trying to focus on this other thing, this other life that you have planned for yourself. But it never happens, so you just end up doing the same thing every day, and you're just walking into work, and your back hurts, and your head kind of hurts, and your ear hurts, and your nose is stuffy, and it's allergy season, so your throat is itchy, and you feel like a sneeze is coming on at any moment, and you're walking towards the building, and it's just hear industrial noises like and you see a fucking forklift off in the distance with its lights on, and you're just like, it's still too early to have, like, they still need the lights on. That's how early it is right now. I could be sleeping. I could be in bed dreaming about a better life. Or most likely not, though. Most likely it would be a nightmare. Then you wake up and you're still in this nightmare. And then you walk into work, and it's somehow dirtier inside of your job than it is outside of your job, and everybody just grunts at you when you go inside. And the noise of the industrial... and they're somehow playing music. They either play the radio station plays the same 5 songs over and over and over, and you can't even really hear them because of the loud industrial noises. You just hear, and then you put on earmuffs so you don't have to hear that. But it doesn't help anything. Everything just becomes muffled, and it makes the headache worse, and it makes your back hurt worse. And then everybody just grunts at you, and then you go to the locker, and you get all your shit out of the locker that you need to get out, and you just go to work, and you just deal with it, and your back just hurts worse and worse, and your head gets worse and worse, and your fingers start hurting, and your feet hurt from the boots, then your clothes start ripping, and you don't feel like going and dealing with work stuff after work, so you just deal with the ripped shitty clothes. You have duct tape all over your clothes, and you just do this every fucking goddamn motherfucking day, and your back just keeps getting worse, and people are like, well, why don't you just get a different job? And you're like, it's gonna be the same fucking thing unless I hit the lottery, unless I get a job where I'm like, I could dance on TikTok. Then what a job am I gonna get? What am I gonna do? I'm still gonna have a job where I gotta sit in the parking lot for 15 minutes before I walk in, dread it, and then walk in and then pretend to be somebody I'm not, like, I don't even try anymore at this job. I just put my head down and I'm just like, and it's just how I am at every job. It's not just this job, it's any job I've ever had. You just want to fucking escape. You just want to rip off your skin. And I was just gonna say something really lame. You just want to, like, I just want to fucking, I don't think that there's anything wrong with having a lot of money. That's what I'm trying to say. Because fuck this shit. And then you tell people about this, and they're like, well, you just got to get after it. You got to wake up earlier. You got to work out. You got to stretch. You got to do your breathing exercises. And you just got to really have that positive attitude where you just look at the world like things are going to... Because what you put out is what you attract. And that's what you're doing wrong. You're just putting out negativity into the world. And it's just like, no, I'm not. I'm just a person. I'm just a person, and I'm living life, and I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to just fucking dig a hole. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like it's like I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like I'm in a hole and I'm like climbing out, and people are throwing dirt on my fucking head, and I'm just like, but I could see the end. There's light at the top. I can see it. So I just keep climbing and climbing, and then more dirt just keeps plopping down on my head, and I'm just like, but I can still kind of see. And then I fall like 10 feet, and then I grab onto a branch that's sticking out, and I'm like, I only fell 10 feet back, and then I just keep climbing and climbing and climbing, and more dirt's just going on my face, and I'm dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Then I think I reach the end, and I'm just like, oh shit, it's another 47 miles before I get to... And up there, I just hear people laughing at the top of the hole. They're just like, you just gotta think positive if you want to get here one day. And it's just like, go fuck yourselves. So yeah, I don't know what the answer is, but maybe it's you got to have a positive attitude. You just got to change your outlook. You got to feel like, hey man, there are people in other countries and they don't have any food, and that's how you got. There are people who don't have a home right now. And it's just like, that doesn't change the fact that my fucking back is in excruciating pain at all times. That doesn't change the fact that when somebody's going through something, that they're not going to be going through it anymore because somebody else is also going through something worse. You know what I mean? Like, well, at least you're not in prison. Yeah, I know. No shit. I'm very happy that I'm not in prison. I'm very happy that I'm not starving. I'm very happy for all that stuff. But it doesn't change the fact that this is what's happening in my life. That it doesn't change that. So, I don't know. But hey, you gotta keep doing it, right? You just gotta keep putting on that fucking happy face. I love when people tell you to smile, too. Hey, Joey, smile. What? What are you talking about? My face is reflecting how I feel. I'm gonna fake smile? Jelly, laugh. Jelly, fart. Fart out your butt right now. It's like, what are you talking about? Hey, Jelly, cry. How come it's always smile? Tell me to fucking cry so I can be like, oh, really? I have permission? And I'll just fucking break down cry. I try crying so hard. The other day I was sitting in my car and I was just like, ugh. I wish I could just cry because I'd feel so much better right now. I was just like forcing it. I was like, nothing was coming out. But hey, this is life. And I guess you got to keep going, right? So.